Welcome back, Simdog. This part, I'm losing track. 5, I think. Part 5. Um, and let's review. First, let's look at tasks. We're making a movie with the story element, alcohol, the spirit of freedom. This is building some inroads with the bootleggers. We're also releasing a film with the story element, heroes in uniform, proper cop movie. And we also are allowing the mayor's daughter, Wendy, to be in a movie sometime within the next 2 years. This has taken a long time, but we are 91 days away from a movie aptly named The Mayor's Daughter to release. And once it does release, we still have 246 days. So it took we got a lot closer to that deadline than I expected. I guess as a more global refresher, we are playing through the life of a movie studio called Transcendent, and we have spent a lot of money. We started at 9 something, and we are down to 3.6 mil. So a lot of that money has gone into building our campus, hiring a lot of different people, and then the production of movies. But if there's going to be any future for this uh, movie studio, we're gonna have to start finding the black. Um, Hopefully we can. Okay, let's see what we've got here. District attorney. You don't like when you're sitting down with the district attorney and they're starting by telling you stories, doing their own confessions. That's probably not a good sign. Um, okay, Carpenter. Who is Carpenter? So he's coming after the mayor. It looks like mayor is. I think Carpenter is the mayor. Okay. All right. Listen, I think all of these are good themes for a movie, and I appreciate that by agreeing to do this, we've unlocked these story elements to be a part of our future project. So now we've got 2 years or 730 days to create a movie that has this as its topic. So why don't we go ahead and create that movie right now? The question I'm trying to think about is, do we want to let Larson have a shot at this one, or do we, since we know we're going to make this movie, maybe we just go to our best right off the start. Um, I actually really like that title, considering the topic. Uh, so we know this will be a drama, right? We could do that if it's done well. So it's going to be under themes and events, right? Oh, all story elements have freshness level. Yep, gotcha. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's not there. Is it here? Why do I remember it being purple? I mean, I hate to have to back out. Let's see, what was it? Something about. Hmm. Oh, it's the corrupt official is actually the intent. Okay, I got you. Um, well, hmm. I don't know. Interesting stuff. Um, corrupt official, huh? So some comedy elements. Why don't we go to 25? Prison Break. Kind of like that. I don't even know if I want to do any other. Hmm. I guess we could do that. So this is how we're tracking the freshness of the story. Um, oh, no one's available. I got you. Okay, that'll be a doozy. We'll see what Felix can come up with on that one. I am genuinely curious. All right. So, oh yeah, another sort of quick update. What's going on here? The Badge is releasing in 37 days. The Mayor's Daughter in 86 days. We've got a week before Christmas, 47 days away from completion and production. And then we have two things in pre production: Warrior's Wrath and Thirst. I'm actually excited about both of these films, and I think we'll probably prioritize Warrior's Wrath first. We're waiting on to being able to sign the soundstage, and we'll go from there. All right. Jane Fisher has returned from vacation. She is still very unhappy, but she's very loyal. So hopefully that balances out a little bit. Double reputation gains for profitable films. We will take that. Okay, so this will be interesting. This is the PR department. We can do something 475, 950, 1,140, or 855. So I guess generate IP or reputation instead of researching improvements. Departments can, I guess we'll give ourselves that option. It is possible that maybe one of our buildings will hit that in the next few years. I don't know. Most things still have a long way to go on total research. Wow. Okay, after the release of Bloody Saturday Western, 20,000 people marched into Tampa to introduce censorship in Hollywood. Um, Tampa Baptist minister Billy Day. I love American movies. I've watched a lot of Westerns. You can't have a good Western without murder. They kill robbers, horse rustlers, even the leader of the Redskins, but you can't. Okay, so there are, again, this just follows a larger trend that we're seeing in the news that I don't know for how long or when it's going to start, but there's definitely going to be some pressure on various studios to not release certain types of content. Okay. He learned that the train he was on from Chicago to LA was being driven by a woman. You know, he is such a misogynist. And it says it right there. So this is predictable. We're just going to, I don't know. 13 people in the hospital with broken bones. I mean, what a scandal. What a scandal. The question is, what movie is he in? Which movie is about to be just absolutely rocked by his ignorance? I think it's this one, The Badge. A movie about police is going to be rocked by a scandal. Oh, it's just very frustrating. Okay, welcome back from vacation, Leroy. We need you. And upgrade completed in the script department. Oh, that is such good news. So for some of our scripts, at least, that's going to be good news because we can now start adding yet another. All right, so we have 300. We have 300, 700, 1500, 250. Okay, I think we go with rolling edits, and then we'll probably look at the freelance writer's office after that, but we'll see. All right. And Sarah Fried is back from vacation. Welcome back. The soundstage is now available so we can think about moving forward with the Warrior's Path here. Castle and surroundings. Fairy Town streets. Fairy Tale Town interiors. Forest. Settlement. Monsters Lair and the Tavern. This is such a fantastical movie. This is our first movie. Here it is, 1931. Our first movie involving sort of fairy tales or fantasy themes. And this is pre-Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. So it's tried to hold us back a little bit on leaning too much into that just for the how realistic it would be. But this is going to be an expensive film, but I think people will be blown away by it, and hopefully it'll do quite well. All right, so we are still waiting on a producer, and I think we want to wait for Ralph. Even though he's a drug addict and hot-tempered, he's the only one that's going to bring the kind of skill we need on this film. We definitely want Timothy in the director's chair. We have a knight, a sidekick, and an evil witch to cast for this. Knight and his sidekick will be Jane. I want the evil witch to be our star, Bertha McGuire. So that all looks good. We've just got to wait for the producer, which he's filming a week before Christmas. So that means it's going to be a minute before he's available. Who are directing these two films, by the way? This is being directed by, that's Anthony Campbell. And this is directed by Lewis Matthews. I don't know. We'll check back once some of these have cleared. Lydia is back from vacation. So we had 3 vacation requests, and they're all back now. Can't contact my dealer tomorrow. I'll find new ones. Right now, without cocaine, I can't concentrate on my work. Everything just seems so dull and lifeless. Maybe you can help. I can't help you, buddy. I cannot help you. I'm not going to produce cocaine for you. I'm just not. So he's going to be a little less loyal. I hope he gets, we need rehab. Rehab can't come fast enough for one of our stars there. All right, offensive operations has been built. And Leslie, who is our head of security, is just reminding us that there's a time and place, basically. There is a time and there is a place. 1, 2, 3, because one guy's on vacation. Everything else is good. The badge is literally releasing in 5 days. I don't know how we're going to make up $817,000, but I definitely hope that we can. I also, let me just, probably too late to change it anyway, but did we open up screens for this? There might not be ways to find that out till after well, we'll find out when the money comes in or doesn't come in, I guess. All right, here we go. Here comes the badge. And what is this? Oh, the second sound stage has been built, so we can now actually, that will help us be able to move things along the process a little more aggressively. Okay, C, considering everything this movie went through, might be the best we could have hoped for. All these 1-star reviews, though, very sad. Very sad. Very sad. I hope the crowd likes it better than the critics. Let's put it that. Wow. Yeah, you just get a little bit. You just can't make movies. I mean, they're already getting so expensive. Okay. So we did. Peter Lambert was impressed with it. Oh, wow. Goodwill points. All right. Services. Okay. All right. We have a friend. I like it. Now we need the badge to pay off financially. And I don't know. I'm nervous. Jimmy Daniels back from vacation. Okay. So about just under half was returned in that first week. All right, let's find out. I forgot how many vacations we've actually given. Okay, so a week before Christmas. Dropping as it does, especially when we don't have our A team on it. And it looks like each person has a limit to their potential abilities. So Peter Harris has reached his ceiling, which is 6 out of 10 stars. It's not bad. I mean, he's a decent actor. He's done a lot of movies for us already, so it's okay that he's hit his ceiling, I suppose. At least it's not a ceiling of 3 stars or whatever. So, the only thing that brought this film down, and it did bring it down a lot, was the happiness of the cast and crew. And I hate to do it, but I think we've got to start, as we have opportunities to renegotiate, bring people back, fire, whatever, we got to start thinking about, I mean, happiness is so low in some of our key people, which is no bueno. And even like with this composer, I just don't know. Can we get a composer for around that price? What was the price? I mean, we may just have to just get rid of old Louis here. Louis' days may be numbered. He's 3.7 at almost 10,000 a month. So we're looking for a 3.7 at 10,000 a month. Yeah, we can do better than that. First of all, we can get a very happy Arthur Finkel here, but that is a little bit more money. Maybe for now we just get Anton Malone, who, by the way, is 25 years old, but I mean, he looks like he is 63 and been through both wars, right? I don't know if that's the right picture. Oh, it's another misogynist. Okay. I just don't know that we can do that. All right. Maybe we do go with Arthur. Willie here is awfully happy, but he's an undisciplined alcoholic, so that's not the best. All right, let's just go with. I'm going to go with Arthur. We're going to get a really good composer. And you know what that means, Louis. I will see you to the door. We'll have security walk him out. And, you know, I don't know. Do we even keep Lee Woods around for now? Look how unhappy he is. How much are we paying you, Lee? $7,000 a month? He was responsible for the mayor's daughter. Now that's funny. All right, let's do all this. We'll save that decision on Lee for another day. And we're about to hit the end of the second week for the badge and hopefully find out that we have a healthy movie there. Still no producer available. Busy in post-production, pairing for release, and organizes. So the producer we want to use is in post-production, so it's going to be a while before he's available. And which means we may not be able to use him for production, unfortunately. All right, this is the script on Terms, all about politicians. And fresh story elements came in pretty good. I like it. Another great script by Felix Hill, who has just leveled up against up to 5 stars. We love our Felix Hill. One of the bright spots of Transcendent has got to be Felix Hill. And when something disastrous or sad happens, now I will say this: he is not a very happy man, but he's a screenwriter. Again, I've said this before. I feel like it comes with the territory. Look at Thomas Morrison here. His happiness is literally 0. I didn't know that was possible. Loyal but miserable. Let's go with Tony, and then so that makes me question. We have to keep all of you miserable cinematographers around. I think if there's a way to get rid of Harry Ray, we do it. Okay, we can't because he's under contract, but that in mind. All right, city streets, interior, prison, the movie theater, the police station. Wait, what is this movie about? Oh, this is Terms. Maybe it's not a police station. The hotel and the hospital. This is a complicated script with a lot of moving parts. I can't wait. And let me go ahead and. Okay, I was trying to see on Hespro here. I remember there was something about we get the higher version. Oh yeah, it looks like we've got 2 more films. And then we have leveled it up, which I love to hear. This does not have the similar system. Okay, this is Terms. It's got such a high rating. I think we're going to go all in. Of course, we can't assign all this yet. Okay. Extended medical coverage. What do you know? All right, let's see what we've got here. We got a car and driver, 500. Hotel suite 500, a housemaid 500. We can open up the special events tab, but that's 900. Or we can go wardrobe for 1,000 or whiskey for 120. I just don't know that we need cigars and whiskey. I think we just start working on car and driver first. Makes the most sense. Okay. The badge comes in with a profit. Oh, the badge never did do very well, did it? I mean, it did not break even, and I frankly don't think. Yeah, we're not going to be able to break it. We just cut our losses. We'll end distribution. It got hit. I mean, look at the critics' rating. It got hit by too many negatives. Oh, did I just accidentally extend it? Oh, that was not a good mistake to make. That means that the badge and the mayor's daughter are going to overlap. All right, we're releasing the mayor's daughter. Both of these movies finally. Oh, look at that. Cornelius from the Exquisite Cinematique says, without a doubt, a picture for primates. Too bad that doesn't include Homo sapiens. Wow. That's amazing. We did have one 3-star review, but everyone else is absolutely not excited. And this is for the mayor's daughter. We never thought this was going to be. Distribution department. Sure, why not? Ooh, everybody's leveling up. Russell McBride, script department. When I saw my princess on the big screen, I've got to admit, sir, I nearly burst into tears myself. Okay. The mayor of Los Angeles. Experienced lawyer, mayor's party. So we're in good position with the mayor. Wow, okay, so this script actually went up a little bit. That's pretty nice. I guess we do have some of our heavy hitters working on this script. A week before Christmas. Do we remember what this one's about? It's got comedy and romance. It takes place in a modern American city, starring Peter Harris as a hopeless romantic. Russell Simmons plays the murderer. There's a shootout, and the protagonist finds treasure. What a strange script. And this is a Felix Hill script. Okay. This was a strange one. This was one that I did not have a role in, but it's a strange one. So let's go with the strange poster so people know what they're getting into. Oh boy. Well, this placement makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? There's just nothing to compete with it. And I don't think we can. I don't think that we can afford. Money is in a critical position right now. I don't think we can afford extra screens because this is not a movie we would predict is going to be ultra popular. Start there and we just go. I bet we're not going to end up. I'm actually going to do this. I bet we're not going to end up extending it. So if that saves some money. Okay, this is terms. No. This is a week before Christmas. This is a strange movie. I really don't know how to advertise it, to be honest. Let's just do radio. Peter Harris shot a dog. Oh yeah, these are both scandals that happened. All right, we're just we can't cover for these crazies anymore. We really can't. All right. Warrior's Wrath was meant to come out next. We still have no producers available. What was the skill that allows for producers to do more than one film? It would seem like it might be under pre-production. Experience for quality set. Oh no, it looks like it's not. So would it be under production? Auxiliary crew? No. Post-production. No, it's not going to be this either. Well, I mean, I guess I'll find it one day. He is organizing the distribution. So the badge is almost over. Are we really going to let Roy Spencer get anywhere near? I mean, Roy Spencer's filmography is literally Devotion, which was a nightmare, and the badge. You start to think like, okay, maybe these train wrecks were because of some of the people involved with them. And look how, I mean, I think we need to get rid of this Joker. I just don't think we can. Maybe when he's not working on anything, we can try again. Okay. What a terrible film that was. In some ways, so many of our mistakes goes back to one movie. And I don't know if you've been paying attention that closely, but there was one movie, probably like 3 episodes ago now, where we did something that upset the entire crew and wrecked the happiness of like 4 or 5 important people. Okay. So currently that producer, Roy Spencer, is not working on anything. Can we let him go? It looks like we cannot. Looks like we cannot. By the way, is he still getting protection? Yeah. We're not protecting you anymore, buddy. Okay. So are we really going to wait for the other producer to come available? I guess the mayor's daughter producer. Let's see how the mayor's daughter is going to do. It went to 500,000. The end of this next week's going to be big. Ooh, it's never going to get anywhere close to where we need it to. It opened at 4th in the box office. It fell to 5th. I mean, if we could pull it out now, we would. That's terrible. Okay, glad he's back from vacation. Okay. Again, we are living and learning. But what did we learn from this? It is not worth getting in good with the mayor but having to release a movie that's that bad just on behalf of the mayor. It's just not worth it. It's not good. All right, what movie do we want to release? Shoot, can we really not go back? Cinematographer. Hmm. Look at this guy. Miserable. Can't fire these miserable guys. um, how long does a cinematographer stay on? I mean, it's just during the filming. Let's go. Okay. This is Thirst. This is about we need to actually support this movie. What is he working on? At least Vincent Rooks is not completely. Working man, love interest, and strict parent. This is the. Oh, we got to renew her contract, I guess. We've got nothing beyond her. 37. Gotta go, Jane. Strict parent is gonna have to be. He's 37. This is Gabrielle for sure. Still no. Oh, we had to get one of them started. So I think that's the way to go. And then when this finishes, medium landscaping. There we go. Okay. All right. Do we want water or electricity on our campus? Doesn't it seem like water first? I think that's what it seems like. All right, we upgraded our security. $1,200, $150. Okay, so I think we want to either do agent training or maybe illegal tendencies. I think we want to do agent. That seems good. Leslie Harvey, head of security. All right. Concert hall. Ooh, that is exciting. All right, to increase the concert hall's superiorities, 1,500. Superior sound studio is only 900, but film lab is 400. Clearly, that's what we want. Distribution department, cinemas for rent. Yes, we need money so bad. Cinema optimization as well, 300 would give us the number of screenings increased. I think that's what we do. I think that's what we do. All right, let's just look at things real quick. This fella's back from vacation. He is currently developing a random story element. We could give Carlos just an idea to work on so that he can just continue, hopefully to continue level. He's only 23 years old. As long as it's not detective, he'll pretty much do anything. That sounds fun. We have not had a movie like that. Let's just roll the dice, let him work on his writing skills, and I assume that we're still at a place where people are not available that we actually want to use. Well, that's not necessarily true. I just don't know that I can justify using someone this bad. Not only is he not that skilled of a producer, he's not loyal, he's not happy. It's just going to make the whole movie reek, I feel. So we've got to get a little smarter on some of this. Whoa! Your employee committed suicide. Well, that is sad. Lydia Globe, 44 years old. New setting available. The Great War. What year is it? 1931? That was a rough transition from employee committed suicide to new setting available. I mean, it didn't even give me a minute to feel sad, and then it was trying to excite me. So that's tough. But so interesting, we can make movies in the Great War. One of our staff's specialty was historical. I guess the more years we move into the future, the more historical the Great War will be. But this is interesting. Okay. So let's see. Anything else we need to give attention? Am I right that Felix is just over here doing nothing? We could explore a script. I mean, what if we're the first out of the gate? Now, if you know our studio, you know what this movie's going to be called. There's just no way around it. And we are going to say it's 100% historical, and it's 100% in the Great War. What are the themes and the events? Shootout, clearly, and nudity. Kidding. How about Well, there probably would be profanity. It's about the Great War. Is there a finale that actually makes sense? Oh, well, it's probably this. You could have a cowboy in the Great War. Okay, that's just so there would not be an antagonist, right? That doesn't make sense. We could have a partner or a sidekick. We can go up to 7 now. And maybe a mentor. This might be all. I think this looks good. All right, Felix, what can you do with it? I think I trust Felix to come up with something really good for our movie Trenches. Okay. All right. All right. We dropped by her studio. Um, already so not happy. He's about to be in one of our movies. I do want to. Did increase the. I'm not going to give my word on something and then we can't do it. So he's just going to have to be unhappy with me. But I did just realize we have not built the concert hall yet, which we totally need to do. Um, and I'm also wondering, did it happen automatically? Because remember, we got that upgrade for, was it was it under maintenance? Medium landscaping? I'm guessing that happens automatically based on how that was labeled, but I'm not for sure. Okay, so Thirst is ready. Thirst is about the spirit of freedom. This is our movie about the spirit of freedom. It is interesting. Okay, okay. It's pretty good so far. Now, can we not mess it up in the production? Let's go 6 days a week, but 8 hours a day. Let's add some security to the scene just to make sure that nothing weird happens. Week before Christmas. A week before Christmas. A week before Christmas. In the middle of July. A week before Christmas. All right, here we go. 2 stars. 1 star. 2 stars. You shouldn't have. Felix Hill, will I agree to pay you more? Yes, I will. Yeah, I will, Felix. All of them, since all of the movies at any level of production have your name on them, I suppose I will pay you a little more. Uh-oh. Peter Harris invited his mother to the shoot. He's telling the camera and director how to properly film her son. Yeah, so take her off where somewhere she won't bother anyone. So Peter Harris, is he loyal? Do we want loyalty to go down by 30 and be at 41? And he has maxed out. But that's going to make the director, who's actually a really good director, very happy about us loyal. So, all right, scouting office. Okay. High quality locations, 900. International, 1200. Or speed at 900. 500. 500 for more extras. 500 for high quality sets. Same for costumes and props. I think let's go sets first and then props next. Yeah, so I'm just looking at this. We were way too long in getting this going. Just were. And it's in a sense it is because of this guy. Just am not willing to use him on any of the movies we're thinking about moving forward. So until this finishes, which by the way, I'm thinking it might, oh goodness, it might break even. We'll see. The director wants Peter Harris to do some heavy physical work. In the close-ups, he wants his hands calloused. The ladies don't like calluses, he says. His happiness is currently at 0, so he needs to listen to the director. He needs to listen to... Uh-oh. Okay. Oh no. I tell you, we're not very smart. We're not the smartest. Oh no. It was pretty rough. 90,000. Yeah, I will tell you, at some point we got off, I mean, we just got off track. I'm not saying it's not salvageable, it could be, but our reputation, it's rough. Okay, can we now, let me look at this real quick. This is really the one that I would love to, okay, so we do have a producer available now. How much time do we have on Corrupt Official? All right, so this is going out next. I just think we've got to make some money. Our best producer, a decent director. Contract expiring 92 days and filming will not end. Do you want to try to negotiate? Wait, hold on. Hold everything. How much is he making? Can we not fire him? He's that close to the end of his contract and we can't let him go. November 16th is coming up in what, 6 months less than September, October, like 3 months. That's, we've got like, this is an opportunity though. He's making 50,000. What if we hire, wow, look at that. $500 per year. He's so young and so talented. He's not loyal. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, he would rather do. Wait. 85. Oh, I see. I see how it's working. Okay. I like it. I like it. And we can put him to work immediately. Oh, no, no, no. We don't want to negotiate with her. We could just do a one. Yeah, like we could do a one film agreement. And maybe we don't even offer that then. That costs nothing practically. I think she's going to be great for this role though. I mean, this is a star-studded cast. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting us continue. So let's reset and start again. It's too bad Tony's not available, but he's just not. So, oh, so maybe that's why. Maybe that is why. Um, he's a 4.2, and it's ending soon. Boy, this guy's pretty cheap and happy. Um, he's really cheap. He's like really, really cheap. Arrogant, conceited. Let's see if we can lock him down for a while at a reasonable price. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. And this is our biggest, I mean, really our biggest production yet. Oh, he's a 9.8. I mean, we are hopefully going to crush it with this film. Hopefully, we are going to crush it. Director so unhappy? That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay. Peter Harris. How many times have we started with some drama with Peter Harris? Um, very noisy dog. By the way, his happiness is 0. All right. Just never stops, does it? The spending of money. All right. Richard Stripes wants to be the next mayor. Concert hall. I mean, the first movie about the Great War. We couldn't do better than that, huh? I think we go ahead and start it because we want it to show up over here as something that is available. Once Warrior's Wrath moves on, hopefully we'll be able to rolling edits. I love that. Okay, so we don't care about that. We've got freelance writer's office at 250. I think that's going to be where we're going. All right. Okay. Warrior's Wrath is still holding on to decent stats. Locations, costumes, props, cinematographer. Oh, did I not set that up correctly on... Where is our security guard right? Like, what's he currently do? He's filming. Can you bounce off of that one? Or you have to see the movie to the end? He's on Thirst, it says. But I don't see where I can... Doesn't look like I can take him off mid. Oh yeah, there he is. I can't take him off mid shoot. Okay. Just double checking. Scouting office, huh? Where is the wait, what? Oh, that's cool. It shows... Huh. All right. The thirst is done with the... Ooh, the smell of metal. I mean, there's zero chance that we're gonna use that, but I'm glad you got to practice your skills. Great War. Um, right. The actress is demanding explanation of the logic of witchcraft in the film. Otherwise, she won't be able to portray a believable witch. Um, she says he says magic ain't explained because its laws change as soon as you learn about them. We do care about her loyalty. We certainly care about Alva Hall's happiness. Happiness will decrease. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's already has 0 happiness. So let him deal with it. No telling what that man is up to. Order a stronger door. All right. See you later, Roy. This is the other producer. See you later, buddy. Uh-oh. My goodness. One thing after another, huh? Six years. Yeah, we'd like to keep him around. Sad that he's not happier, but he's a good director, right? Or is he the one that we actually... You know what? Actually, I think we were willing to let him go. The Badge, Devotion. I think we're ready to let him go. Let me look at our directors. I might be wrong on that. I guess I just feel like it's not that hard to... Yeah. Yeah, these are our two mainstays now. Even though he is miserable, but he's very skilled. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, we just wouldn't really use her anyway. Cinematographer. Miserable cinematographer. He was the cinematographer on Cactus Blood. He actually did really well. Or we are getting much thinner in our staff, but gotta decide on Peter Harris. I mean, where would we be without Peter Harris? Oh. Um, wow. There's just no way. I hate to do it, but we gotta let him go. We can't get away from you fast enough, buddy. Red Lawson. Does not matter that much to him. Will this make him happier? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I guess it's worth it. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. It's tough when all the contracts come up at the same time. Action, detective, drama. It's actually a really good script. And by really good, I mean it's pretty much a perfect script. We do still need to get terms out next, though. The mayor. You know, we're already friendly, so I'm going to say no. Don't we have her for like a one time, one movie? I mean, sorry, so sorry. I know that's rude, but okay. I think we can stop here. We are in an absolute tough spot here on especially our finances.